As president of the Bibliothèque Nationale de France, Jean-Noël Jeanneret opposed the GUL book research model and is developing a European digitization program. Digital archives will become essential when university instruction becomes digital, as is beginning to happen at the University of California, Irvine, with UCI Replay, which records and uploads coursecast to a server accessible either to the UCI community only or the public at large. Universities no longer need bother hunting down zombies to transcribe manuscripts or teach composition classes when they can get robots to do these things. Some might ask, does digital humanities precipitate digital zombies? Number 3. Digital haptology and the telearchive. If the human hand and eye both stand outside of, as well as determine the digital experience, and if reading and writing have always been the virtual experience par excellence, in what manner should scholarly collaborators keep or not keep in touch with each other, their research, and academic institutions? Key texts that might assist with this dilemma are Jacques Derrida's Archive Fever, Derrida's On Touching Jean-Luc Nancy's Noli Me Tangere, Martin McQuillan's Touché Tout, Keep Your Hands to Yourself, Jean-Luc Nancy, and Nicholson Baker's Double Fold, Libraries and the Assault on Paper. The problematic of digital haptology practically articulates and auto-affectionately examines the considerable difficulties that confront the telearchive, namely the dissolution of the parameters and limits of access constitutive of the traditional structure of touchable object-based archives and print publications. Blogs, for instance, are a contemporary version of the roman par lettres. Although the key feature of blogging is that the correspondence is not fictional, but actually interactive, the addressee of the blog is double, as in the epistolary novel. There is a fictional character addressee of the letter as well as the reader. We, the readers of the blog, can look, spy, or eavesdrop on this correspondence much in the manner of reading an epistolary fiction. Modern-day blogs further fictionalize our social relations, our community. Many literary scholars conclude that the letters of the roman par lettres address us, and this might also mean that we are much like fictional characters. What, then, is the system of relations that the scholarly blog and its readers articulate? Derrida argues that the distinction between love and friendship, contra Schmidt, who says enemy and friend, addresses the condition of possibility of the political. For our digital era, notice that on Facebook, a semi-private, semi-public epistolary novel, we become someone's friend, not someone's lover, perhaps. And what of the bad passions? Could the distinctions between hatred and enmity also address the condition of possibility of the political? Scholarly collaboration is interested in the collective relationship, which, I presume, would include all relations, whether fictional, speculative, ideological, or material. What kind of community does it set up? Community is produced through the writing of fictional correspondence, and that it is fictional does not annul the constitutive force of the writing, but rather enhances it. Perhaps literature has an exemplary power to constitute communities or systems of relations. We, the readers, are the absent thirds that constitute the community. Fictional communities need their other, and vice versa. The absent third should not be seen as a transcendental link, but more of a tacit or telepathic one, a link that bridges fictional and non-fictional communities. The inspiration for the Critical Theory Digital Archive emerged out of an ongoing and extensive research publication project on the Paul de Man papers, which is currently funded by the United Kingdom's Arts and Humanities Council, Research Council. This project's primary investigator, Martin McQuillan, and researcher Dr. Aaron Abodiak soon realized that the question of digitization was unavoidable as it imposed itself on us, and it was necessary to step back and reflect